Device is able to get past him or take him out of this round. This could be a massive start to the round because Shui now has to call for his teammate to come back up connector, which keeps Frozen's attention on Device, and Device finally will go down, but it's the B play from Astralis starting to come in now.
Yeah, they know exactly what's coming. Mouz well aware. Dooley's behind the bomb site in the water. They turn the corner, Buzz goes down, clothesline. Insertion's still got plenty of ammunition inside those Doolies, and this is all shut down. The response is beautiful and handled with ease. Anyone down in that underpass towards Blue Door, Astralis, so they never actually saw this push. Device obviously plays it a little bit differently, but that fake is more effective if Blue Door is not in the control shift. They can flank in multiple different ways. It's all to make sure Frozen just doesn't go down to some silly deagle shot.
Well, there's a quick little chase coming in here from Torji around the back. He would love some money on this MP9, and they're now drawing attention towards him. It's exactly what you want for the MP9, the kind of position you want to be in, but only the one kill. Frozen's able to help out, and here comes the second of the rapid gun. It's going to find himself the round win, and Xerxin picks up the extra cash. So 2-0
and try and slowly constrict onto this bomb site.
Timing.
Ah, nice Shui. He found that. He hunted it down. A good trade for the SMG.
Yeah, great work from Shui, but a fantastic trade from Device coming in. Playing off the back of Blame F. And now the play forward from Mouz, proactive into Buzz. This is his first test of the semi-final, and he holds up Xerxin, second kill locked in, and Buzz does his job so effectively.
Yeah, really, really well done. Prepared for that entirely, and the aggression does not catch him out. So Torji's
the only player with a smoke right now, and that's a free kill. Stairs is walking long open. Frozen's still in the bathrooms. This round can still go wrong for Astralis. Device is running with a bomb, and that's going to be Frozen's kill locked in. Now Borb has to pick it up, but from a 4v2 to an even number situation, there is no time for this round anymore, and Frozen's won it by dropping the bomb. Frozen's going out. They just eliminate everyone from Astralis, despite Astralis having every advantage in this round.
Quickly transition over towards the stairs, but they get caught entirely on the wrong side of the map, despite Buzz being able to clear out the B bomb site.
This kill just felt too easy for Torji. They're just standing a little further back. He's still playing relatively aggressive. He's looking for some picks using the shadow to take out Blame F, and that's worked out pretty well. So smoke down to cover it all.
Nice defensive smoke deployed. A little bit of a gamble up against the Deagle through that smoke. But he's got the cover of Torji, and he's taking more bullets through that smoke. It's blown open, but not the HP to peek with it. And now there's actually a little bit of pressure applied. Good shot from Frozen. He goes back for more. How is he alive? He's on for the ace as well. And Shui's going to take it through the smoke. But what a round from Frozen.
Advantage. They were unable to convert it.
Yeah, that one's really going to hurt for Astralis, a team that plays so by the numbers. That's going to be one they feel like they absolutely should have had. Got to put it in the back of your mind for now and start having a conversation about negating Frozen, because he came to fight, he came to play today.
And we often talk about Frozen being the best player on this team.
Gathering a lot of information. Molotov out toward his position. He swings and not able to handle the close angle.
Yeah, great utility from Astralis, really winning them these first two fights.
Good patience, really good patience on this aggression, and now they get to work the map.
Yeah, with a 5v3, you're starting to feel very good about a first round win here for Astralis.
Mouz is going to sink back, and they're going to gamble towards the A bomb site, so this is going to end up being a clean win for Astralis as they just march in towards B. Mouz has nobody home as they just shift to the other side of the map, and they'll let Astralis have it for nothing.
There's no money for Astralis, no hunt. And it's going to be the safe call for this entirety of the post plant.
And Jimmy's got to be careful not to lose this M4. The save call's already been made, so almost no reason to even risk it being this close. You can see those bullets just whizzing, calling his bluff to a certain extent. I'm curious. It doesn't look like Mouz want to overextend to try and get that up. They realize that someone could just be watching it with the hunt. Jimmy's got plenty of money to drop one over if they want to replenish it.
Which is confusing. Like, you could have thrown the nade to get it back.
Yeah, couple options there. Either way, Astralis is on the board out of their first time out, and that gets them started on this T side.
Up together. AWP posted. Frozen hiding behind the divider. This is going to be a rough position for Astralis with only 30 seconds left. Frozen has the chance to break them apart. First kill locked in from Frozen. Freezes him out for just a moment, and then Torji frags out and goes deeper into the bathrooms. He's got his teammate Shui rotating up. 19 seconds left. Shui's got the position. That's the bomb down in limited time. Kills are coming in, but they have to get back to the bomb in time. And BlameF would have to sprint to the site. Yimfat is in a position to deny this all. If he gets around, if he gets this kill, that's the round. Young Jimmy does it, and it's Stair running away.
Yeah, just that round took so long for Astralis to really get it going. They waited patiently.
Oh, he might just think about it. He's coming forward. Torch's scope is ready to take him out of the round, and no problem. Absolutely no issue for the AWP.
Yeah, well, Jimmy's got a big test coming up next. Buzz is going to turn the corner with utility. Oh, that flashbang catches him, and he's not ready. The AWP is still there. They know it, and Buzz has that as well. But they didn't know about exertion the whole time.
Oh!
He somehow spins, but the bomb site is lost.
I don't know how he doesn't get that kill star, but his teammate Buzz is performing massively. Another round, another kill, and that's going to be Astralis taking a chance to level up at 2 here for themselves. And here's Device coming through. Xerxion's feet on the save away. It's not going to be allowed. Device punishes that. No getaway for him.
And this is a great round when you look at the money of Mouz as well. Astralis has set this up and primed it. Frozen, does he want to go for that AWP?
5 had huge 3 kills coming into this bomb site. The 2 entries, and then the 3rd follow-up when things started to look a little rough.
Play, see if you can push up and catch them off guard, but Astralis' slow pace and methodical style is kind of designed to negate that as well. So in some ways, you're almost got to be a little bit paranoid about playing into their hands.
Now, when you're playing the slow, methodical style, though, there's another piece that you need, and it's that ability.
Up towards Banana, they're going to come for it. Frozen, isolated on his own. He's got the first spray, continues into the second.
Well, isolated, but the Iceman doesn't care. He stands in the corner towards you, swings in, gets the reload off, and a 3rd kill. Even when the weapons look weaker, even when it looks favored for Astralis, breaking through Frozen has become impossible. To get through that ice wall, it's just not happening for them. And Stare stuck at bathrooms, there's nothing he can do. Yimfat's behind, should execute him with a 5-7. Not so clean, but if it doesn't come from Yimfat, it'll come elsewhere. Pop off in the playoffs. These are the 2 players you somewhat rely on if you're Astralis to have good performances. And that nade, tagging with the shot, it isn't going to finish him off. Only 2 HP damage from that nade.
Yeah, a little bit late, a little bit too far. Stare ran past it despite getting tagged. Buzz going to challenge again. Yeah, he's going to do his best inside the smoke. Xerxion has no idea. Buzz does it again, but he's got low HP and a follow-up isn't there, but Jimmy is. Jimmy around the smoke, and BlameF can't handle it either.
Wow, that's so sick from Yimfat. 3 kills off the side of the monster pillar. It looks so good for Astralis with that entry. Xerxion should have got that pick, but Buzz was able to pick it up, and then Yimfat had to recover everything, and he does so. And this is going to be so frustrating for Astralis now. Shuey through the smoke. Mouz playing with confidence, playing with freedom, realizing they're up so heavily here. This is Stare alone in a 1v4, and it's an unwinnable 1v4. This is the problem. This is what you were talking about earlier today. You know, this isn't just 1-star rifler. This isn't just a team with only a couple players that can frag. Everybody is capable of shutting a round down, and you see the amount of options that Mouz have available to them. If Xerxion goes down without getting a pick, Yimfat steps up with a triple.
I love the way they're just messing with him. They're just fighting, and they're not staying.
He's just jiggling for info. We'll deploy that smoke. It'll be a little late because they're already up, and he's going to use it for defensive purposes instead. Yimfat starts his spray. Is he going to break him? To start to push them into the ground. He's got the rest of his teammates just hanging Astralis out to dry. There's nothing they can do here. Stare once again left alone in an impossible situation. It is flawless for Mouz. They don't lose a single player.
Yeah, it's pretty clean victories from Mouz. Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
No, not at all.
Won't be ready for BlameF. And Torji with the AWP is going to have to manage 2 angles, misses the shot. He doesn't have the HP for this.
Realizes he has Shuey though. He's going to just deploy that smoke, but he is going to die. And Shuey now is in a position where he must step up. The in-game leader. We haven't had to see him have a massive round on his own, but here he goes. Everybody from Mouz having their moments. And Yimfat with a 1v2. Now he is quick up connector. He's got into position really early into this round, and that bomb plant going down at the dice box. It's actually planted for Yimfat here. He has a chance to turn this into 1v1s because of Bort's position. They think he's coming up the stairway. And there's the free kill from Yimfat. It's now down to just Device. Yet to have impact. And Yimfat's trying to figure out where he is. Where could Device have got off to? And Device peeks him with the AWP.
Good 1v1 for Device, but that shot from Frozen is disgusting. That smoke almost ruins Shuey's position as well. That makes it a very tough transfer over to Buzz. Astralis have 3. Mac 10 on BlameF, but it's not leading the way. Blinded is Jimpad. He's going to back off. Molotovs and nades raining in.
Well, Yimfat is short. He's got plenty of help too. Plenty of options for Mouz to get a couple of kills here. This is looking very difficult for Astralis. They've got to burst through. And once again, it's the battering ram of Buzz to get 1 kill for Astralis, but it's been stalled out. The Sting's out of the attack. And stinging faster and harder than anything else, it's Yimfat with a double. Device looking to clutch again. The first locked in, nice position, but Yimfat will close on 9 for Mouz. This looks so rough, but he's going back at the right time at least. And Device anticipates it, sees the edge, sees a couple of players now and is under so much pressure. Calling for his teammates, he needs some help. Flash goes in, commits to it, and he actually gets one out of the wild gunslinging.
Damn.
BlameF up through connector. The Jewel Beretta is doing some work here. And BlameF, is he going to get this one? Frozen will handle the pressure.
Yeah, but that was probably a little bit awkward for Frozen, that engagement, and unfortunately he goes down immediately as well, so no clean answer for Barrels is where Buzz is sitting.
Oh, he's worried about two angles, though. Two angles for Buzz to have to deal with. Pistol in hand. He needs this round for Astralis. Buzz gets one.
Damn.
And the shot from Stare from Heaven. They needed that for Astralis. They pick it up.
Yeah, Buzz. Traps going on for Mouz here. And it's going to come to their death over towards Monster.
Yeah, Borup should have a chance to mow them down. This will be a nice little stat padding round. There's Borup adding a fourth to his tally. Stare with him. And everybody from Astralis getting involved. Let everybody have a kill. Let everybody have a little eco kill apart from Device. BlameF comes in to clean it up. In building a good start on the CT side, and BlameF, he's already up the slide. And look at a slide down on Xerxin. But the AK-47, the superior weapon, and BlameF will go down. Good peek from Frozen. Oh, it's Mouz with two openers right away.
Yeah, that's massive. Frozen has just been so hard to handle throughout this map. Another kill. That's fair.
Yeah.
Molotov in towards Toxic. Borup's going to have to swing out. He's got no smoke. His
no, the smoke didn't even work.
Didn't extinguish it the full way, and now it's just Stare. Good luck, buddy.
Well, he is going to be starting to floor real soon because his peak's coming in. The Stare way to heaven for him. Sure, he locks in the kill, and that'll be the round locked in too. So 10 rounds for Mouz off the back of the first gun round. 3 rounds away from taking map 1 of the semifinal and taking Astralis' map.
Pretty similar to what we saw in this round of a pair of SMGs, likely. And Mouz up to double digits, 10-5.
Yeah, it's rough here for Astralis. As you're mentioning, not even money available for this next round either, so this world just gets darker and darker. And BlameF getting trickled down to half HP. Yinfat just peppering him with utility damage, and Frozen's got another one. Another opening kill from Frozen. And again, this man is unplayable. A second kill locked in on Borup. And BlameF, he's trapped. He's trapped inside of the connector.
Oh, he's got to swing for it, but Jimmy wins that one as well. Astralis can't win a fight, and now they have the information without committing anyone, without anyone even having to die facing off against Stare, and he's desperately spamming while blind. Device is going to have to make a play at some point because his teammate is gone.
Oh, timing at least works out for Device here, but he doesn't even sink the kill. He doesn't get it.
It's not working out.
Oh, it's a really bad day at the office.
I feel like a lot of this round is kind of dictated by some of the utility that Astralis, well, obviously, but the buy that they go for. I mentioned they would have 2 SMGs. They actually went for 4 rifles, so that took away like some utility, an extra smoke that they would have bought. And Buzz's SMG pushed in towards short. Once that smoke clears in the short tunnel, he's got nowhere to go. He's got nothing to do with an SMG. It's not the right range for the fight, so I don't think they're put their resources in the right places.
Yeah, and Frozen's just been probing through that tunnel. Device, he's boosted up with the AK-47. That's the only weapon they've got. The only thing worth talking about right now for Astralis. Let's see if he gets anything from it. Frozen cleaning up. Another double entry.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can do about it. You have to lie over and accept it at this point.
They know one more is behind the bomb site as well. They already spotted that out. So Stare's going to be made quick work of. And it is just Device. He's committed. Trying to have trigger discipline to let him run past. Just try and stay alive. Good shot. Uh-oh. All right, Device, you're on for it now.
Unfortunately for Device, Yinfat comes out short, wins that duel against him. And Mouz looking to close out Astralis' map pick of Overpass in a 13-5 fashion. There's the kill that evens up the numbers. Yinfat taken out by Borup. 10 seconds left for Mouz to get the bomb down. And this time Astralis will hold.
Nicely done from Astralis. That defense never had to feel pressured to move. A little bit of a gift with that opening kill. But other than that, Borup and Buzz handle business. And essentially a 2v4 at this.
He realizes he has to take matters into his own hands. They can't just sit back. They can't just let them run at them. And BlameF loses the fight inside. And Shui winning that duel to bring it back to even numbers again. And Shui can try and split with Xerxin from long. Stare fails to do anything, but Device, he's stepping up. The one shining light in this round for Astralis, as he often can be. But he has to do everything.
Yeah, exactly. Device is just forced to literally kill everyone. Good reinforcements from Borup. Up the stairs, finds one. Frozen can't really hunt it down because Device should have this angle and has the kill. And Device is a rock in this round. When everyone falls around him, he stands tall.
And Xerxin left now 1v3, 45 seconds.
Bomb site, you have to throw caution to the wind. But now, yeah, it's just about escaping. 20 seconds, can't land the kill on Borup. And it's cut into a 5-round lead and finally find success.
Well, let's see if this is the round where he switches that all the way to a different position. It's a double from BlameF. 2 kills running in towards him, and BlameF will dish out death to 3. Exactly what he would have wanted against the Pistols. And a much better round here. He's not alone anymore. He's got his teammates coming around the back too, but BlameF wants all 5. He had a chance for it, but Exertion trading him out. Frozen, if he goes back through that smoke, it's a death sentence. Astralis on the other side waiting for him. Exertion left 1v4 again, 20 seconds. Can't do this.
All right, starting to get a little bit of life out of some of these Astralis players towards the end, where they kind of struggled previously. BlameF hasn't had the loudest game that we've seen out of him, but a triple kill in this game, 8-12. And guns are going to come back out for Mouz. Say for Mouz, they have the initial salvo, but they don't have the Molotov for dice boxes to force Device into a committed peek. They don't have the lineup of flashbangs streaming over constantly to allow them to progress up the stairs into the bomb site. And they have really no tools to crack open that site.
It hasn't been working for Mouz going towards this A bomb site, so perhaps a B play is to be expected coming up soon.
And I know, I mean, this is one thing we heard from the group stage as well when Maniac was on the desk as game.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense on paper. This kind of rounds out not exactly what you would have been hoping for. An opening for Device, and Borup will not miss alongside BlameF.
We're just getting classic Device at the moment, just like you pay 7. Jimmy's going to go down, but Frozen will have the money to replenish nades.
Here comes
Actually,
that
no,
final play.
Excuse me. No losing bonus for Frozen. He'll be fine with just the AK.
Yeah, we'll keep that in the corner. So Unfat goes in, see if he can pick up a kill. He doesn't. So wants to die and get that extra cash, and now 12-10. Astralis, who is winning ways it short.
It's what we just kind of mentioned, like one more round where Frozen gets activated, and your response was Astralis has to know that's coming at some point, so Device is set up perfectly to negate him. Who better?
Look at all the resources committed to this. Look at all the resources committed to trying to deal with Frozen, and it's worked out with that boost. They catch Shui moving forward, so big position to fall back from. He's very committed. Device is in the open. Device is gone, and Frozen rips open the site. This is that B-pop we're waiting for. This is the Frozen round we've all been waiting for, and it's the one that breaks Astralis' back. A 3v2, and this map might be over. It's Borup and BlameF to have to come back in and win this in a 2v3 retake. They gather up together, the final pieces of utility being thrown in, and Frozen, what a masterclass of a map in the semifinals. One of the best riflers on the planet this year, and he has just destroyed Astralis on their own map pick in the semifinals, 13-10. Mouz have the first map, and they are looking damn good, damn hot for a grand final placing.
Yeah, but they got tested for how dominant that was through most of it. Astralis had that little bit of fight left in him. It just comes way too late. I'll tell you what, too. I think Device wishes he could have that last round back. He did not realize, I don't think the communication came that nobody actually had eyes on Monster, didn't realize how far Mouz and Frozen had gotten out. And that's the conversation I think he's having right now is, well, it makes it a lot easier as well now that you're in a 5-on-4. Problem is they're crunching middle right now. 2 players are in con, Buzz and Stare. Stare's going to be the only one to push forward. Device gets the kill. That's off towards Catwalk, and oh god, this has actually gone really, really bad. That Molotov splits this attack. It's only Jimmy coming out of the B halls. He's got everything to do and nails the first.
Wow, he's on his own, everything against him, and he still frags out. Stare on the double kill though. Device comes in, and that will be the pistol for Astralis. Stare
maneuver, the Molotov to delay as well. Astralis handled this 4v5 perfectly.
Oh, Device wasn't even looking for it. Exertion was just looking the wrong way, and then he was able to react and get that headshot. Good work from Stare coming in to clean up the rest.
A little bit of a run boost coming out. There should be no issues with an M4 at range against these Glocks. Tapping away, first kill is Device's, and he's confident, he's composed, and he's got the last 2.
Yeah, really good work, nice and clean. And more passive because the focus, the call is towards the A bomb site, and actually just contact towards you, running out of pallets already, diving down into Buzz. The MP9 only good for 1 single kill, and BlameF desperately tries to get back in time. It's 1 kill from the FAMAS, but that is not enough impact to make Astralis feel comfortable here. In fact, the stairs cleave. It's going to be Borup coming up the top of it. Only 1 kill from him, but that'll do. Assisted by Stare, but that's that late play from Exertion. Now they know exactly where he is, and it's a 1v1 up against Device. Now smoke out connector. Doesn't actually know where Device is. He hasn't been spotted in this round, Device. And the problem for Exertion is he has to get to that bomb in Palace. Oh, It's actually worked out well. There's an angle for him. Xerxin, that was the chance. But now he's confirmed exactly where Device is. But that smoke might make things a little more difficult.
Yeah, Device wants to reposition. He got beat in that spot, right? That element of surprise that you were painting that Device would have wasn't there. Exertion being real tough to handle around the edge of the smoke. There's 42 seconds.
Oh, he's not going to read this. He's not looking at jungle. And now he's got it. He's lucky on the timing to get around the wall. And now goes for the fight. Looking to straight up duel with Device. And he's had enough. He drops down into default. Good piece of utility to keep Device at bay. And that is going to allow the bomb plant. And now where does Device go? You gotta imagine in the head of Xerxin, he's considering a connector play, but he also has to worry about jungle and CT. So Xerxin decides, I'm gonna take some control into a CT spawn, and Device will go and collect that kit at the top of the stairs. Smoke available and an HE grenade, and the utility being used up will confirm the position of Device. Xerxin now has put himself in pole position to win this 1v1 based on positioning itself. Xerxin goes south, there's the lineup, there's the kill on Device, and Xerxin wins the 1v2.
Yeah, say pretty much a very similar round. This time though, Exertion not even starting in mid whatsoever, so Buzz is pretty much on his own, playing behind this ramp smoke. He has to know flashbangs are going to be coming in, turns from him, comes back inside the corner, one extra, and now slips forward. He's got Shuhei. 1 for 1 for Buzz.
Yeah, that's a really good move from Buzz to get into the smoke and out of it in time to fight. Makes the most out of that situation. And actually that kill makes a big difference because now they're up one player.
Blame F is extremely low. Another retake coming in. No kits for Astralis, but a nice find.
That looks rough for Torzy up on top of the stairs. He was searching for the kill to withdraw this back to even numbers. All he does, though, is offer up his life to extend the advantage to Astralis. And now Yimfat has to 1v2 this. Nice shot out window. Blame F is down, and it's just Borup. And he's so low. We talk about this kid's age. It's so young, but he's so calm in these situations, but not this time. The defuse is coming in. Borup sticking it, and Yimfat still gets it done. There's the kill for Mouz. That's the Glock getting it.
Top of A ramp, it's scrappy, and a number of times it felt like Astralis pulled it back into their favor. This kill seemed to secure an advantage, but once again, when called upon, it's Jimmy. Clearing out middle, a 1v2. Nothing really to gain for Mouz outside of some bonus money on this MAC-10, so why not send Exertion forward? We know he likes a bit of aggression. Some covering fire from the AK-47s could activate it. And Astralis trying to mitigate the damage and take some guns away. There's the first, a good USP shot from Stair. Borup's going to slide towards Catwalk, and now the MAC-10 is going to start getting aggressive with only 2 players remaining. Stair caught in the open, and it's 3-2 for Mouz.
Oh, Device with some nice shots. That's really sick. The crowd liked that one.
Having success. This time, however, 2 defenders at the bomb site and Blame F nearby in jungle.
Oh, Yimfat goes out with the bomb. He's got the bomb on his back right now, and that's the first player they spot. Yimfat and Xerxin have the 2 entries. Save Astralis. Just try and save at this point.
Not if you get one more. You can still stick around and go for some of the spam, some of the utility. You have one player very low. Yimfat can be cleaned up very, very quickly. And remember, an execute a set piece with all this utility means once it fades, Mouz will not have a lot remaining to replenish it. So Astralis have denied them the plant on the initial attack, the initial execute, and now they have some advantages to play with.
Yeah, that initial Borup spam kill actually reopens the round entirely, and now a 3v2. It looks so damn good for Mouz. They had the 2 entries, and then they didn't really pounce when the utility was up. So now they're in a rough spot. Now they're in a difficult position to try and recover, and Borup's head just hides down below. It's going to be Frozen left in a 1v3, and if he devastates them in another clutch, if Mouz pick this up, that would be the end. But it's Device to come through with the AWP.
That they can actually stop this hit. The question was, does Mouz get the message? Because as you mentioned, they did get the first 2 openings. That was a 5-on-3 that slips away because they run out of utility. They don't make enough progress on the initial
and
move.
Smoke spam as well from jungle.
Yeah. Ooh, Blame F does have it.
You're seeing the ramifications of Mouz winning 2 1v2s earlier on, right? Their economy hasn't really grown, so they're down to a pretty weak buy here, and they've lost 2 openers. Astralis fighting back. In fact, they're fighting ahead. They're going to be taking the lead here.
Yeah, this is a really good round. Everyone from Astralis steps forward into the battle and wins their respective duels. Frozen's back in T-spawn, just checking for a flank, so Mouz is going to happily let this round slow down and hope for a mistake. Looking for economic damage. Flashbang isn't deep enough, but Stair still wins the battle.
Looked like it was the same result. Now Frozen 1v5. Let's see how many deke shots he can get. Here's Stair jumping around on the left side. Frozen goes for it. There's the first. Any more from Frozen?
I wish my deagle did that.
Yeah, me too. Heat-seeking bullets out of the blaze. Devices all brings out. Second chance there for Frozen, who now has a Galil. They're all just fixated upon his position. Eventually, someone should connect in his device to do so. So that's the round for Astralis.
Go on, how much of a strong defense can they secure for themselves?
Now there's Device chiming in again. Nades go over and dominate Frozen. And it's just the Glock's getting destroyed at this point.
Everyone from Mouz just hiding.
Yeah, so they really like making these frustrating, don't they?
Every time BlameF's gone to clear something, everyone's just chilling in their corners, not doing anything.
Yeah.
There's Stare, and BlameF's going to get the last one. Headshot onto Shuhei, and it's 5-3.
Take top mid.
And no one from Mouz realizes it's missed, because no one was there. So yeah, they're in middle at the moment. Borup's just going to have to delay as much as possible. Molotov comes out. That's going to hold most of them at bay. And Stare from Catwalk finds one.
Borup's done a good job of staying alive here, and now he's got Stare to help him, who's doing even better at getting frags. And now Borup's about to be wrapped around. Zershin unable to get it done. And the iron hold coming in from Borup and Stare. Much better here from the two Danes. It's Frozen and Torsi trying to make it work together, but Stare is just fragging out, absolutely destroying them from short. If they want to win this round, Mouz, it's off the back of Frozen. But BlameF has gone up behind him, and it's Buzz that'll frag out from the market. So off the back, the kill on Zershin. So that's going to be a good start here, trying to withstand against Deagles and P250s. And they're going to set up BlameF with a flashbang. That's going to allow him to peek up. Device and BlameF play together, and they've got the kill at top mid. Shuhei can do nothing about that, and Astralis dominating this round, dominating middle, and not letting this one get out of hand at all. Frozen's always good for 1D, isn't he? He's always good for one.
He's always good for something. Any more? He's got some tags, but never a clean fight. Astralis keeping him pinned down at 7-3.
The standard default holding towards spawn.
Again, just look at this kind of defense that we're getting out of Astralis. Constantly harassing that window smoke, constantly having presence on Catwalk. I think this is part of the reason why we're not able to see Exertion get activated in this part of the map in any way.
Look at the map that Stare's having. Look at the map he's performing with right now. This is way better than anything we've seen on Overpass from Stare. 16 kills, 5 deaths.
It's a Frozen level performance.
Yeah, it is. This is what we call a Frozen right here. And Infado draws it back, and now Frozen, just speak of that man, and here he is. Oh, he needed that. He would so often get that kill towards CT, but not this time around, not in the round that matters. And Yimfat now in a 1v2, and we have seen 1v2s go Mouz's way. Another one would be huge here for them, considering they're not winning gun rounds through the conventional methods.
This is such a strong position for BlameF, though. Yeah, it shouldn't be any problem whatsoever, as Jimpad never really gets a chance. About the implications of what this performance from Stare is doing, like obviously, like just in terms of the numbers, with 16 and 6, it's stunning. It's an incredible show. But with where he's playing on Catwalk, he's essentially helping.
Now that is what you call impact. And Buzz, under a bit of pressure now, under scrutiny as they're coming through the ramp. As Shuhei to clear him out. Molotov will assist. Now Device, he's in the right position at the right time to take down this attack. This executed is being executed on the chopping block by BlameF, who's now gone off the top of the stairway. A 3v3 taken back by that kill from Frozen. But remember, Device is still here. And while that AWP is present on the server, there's always a chance. Shot goes through the triple box, nearly denies the bomb plant, but not to be. A lot of help done off the top of Torsi. And Borup's headshot will come through. Stare on that retake too. It's looking so rough here for Mouz, and it will be that 9-3 half from Astralis. If they didn't lose those 1v2s, this would have been just one-sided as hell.
Yeah, what a half from Stare. 18 and 6. Device combining with his AWP 12 and 5. BlameF is able to get his numbers, but the impact is all the other two players, and Mouz just get completely shut down and blanked. In his calling of this team.
This was always BlameF's playing ground as an individual, but is he able to get his team into the right positions? A couple of players now through the underpass. It's Torsi that gets caught first. Borup opens up. And Stare fighting middle has got some help with him through the underpass too. Mouz have not given a further opportunity, but as soon as they do, as soon as they peek, it's an instant double here from Astralis. It's now Zershin under the wood, getting cleared out, and this round is done. We talked about a pistol. Well, here it is for Astralis, because there's nothing here for Mouz.
Oh my lord, it all goes their way. That's filthy. Device even getting that P250 tap from the A ramp back towards Ticket. It all...
I'm glad that Astralis have shown up in this semifinal. I'm glad we're seeing the team that we've seen in the group stages, where Stare was having a good tournament, Borup was having impact. This is more like it from Astralis.
Up in the playoffs. It could be a nuisance. If not, it would likely be an easy win for Mouz. And both of those have played out in these first two maps. Wet noodle.
Yeah, wet noodles everywhere. Star up in the ladder room. Should be nice and easy for Star to get this pick on Twirzy. And he gets it. His teammates cover
He's
off.
probably sat there and he's like, I want to get the 30 bomb. Could you guys provide some resistance so this map can go on a little bit longer?
True.
This is fun for me. I want to keep playing.
Star's fragging out. He's having a great time. Well, let's see. Go on. You really want the Mac. It's like it's an internal battle in Astralis. You know BlameF loves these kind of kills, right? He loves an eco. Well, let's see what he can do here. Mac 10 making some extra cash wouldn't be too bad, but at this point, Astralis start to build a lot of money.
Yeah, they really wanted to go for some of those eco kills. They were thirsty for it, but the cooler heads have prevailed. They're just like, there's no point. There's no point. We don't gain anything from taking these unarmored USPs away. Let's not risk the AK-47. So get a few more players to bodyguard. Device has that kill towards bench, and at the end of the day, the thirst wins out, as so often happens.
Yeah, the thirst does beat a lot of people, you know? The temptation can overwhelm you.
The little head's telling the big head what to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Now, Shuei left. About it.
He does have a defensive smoke if he wants to deploy it. It's going to come a little bit late. They feed him. Oh, he gets his gun out in time, only for the one-for-one trade. And Jimmy, he's alone at the B bomb site, tucked into the corner. Shuei comes in to provide a little bit more distraction. BlameF lurking, drops his weapon, and Device is left in a 1v2. He only knows where the A player is.
You would have to assume there's a B player somewhere lurking around the shadows. So Device is looking for the best pathway possible, and perhaps hopping through the window, he would be able to get in behind them. And with 30 seconds left, where does Device want to go with this one? And he's decided he'll go towards A.
Exertion's a psychopath though, and he's reading it. He's a genius.
This is actually wild, but he was reading it. Now he's looking away. He's worried about different angles. It comes down to timing, whether or not he's got his rifle in the right spot, but Device might peek with his knife on out, and Exertion does not get the timing. It does not favor him, and now Device, well, he hungers for a 1v1. Are the odds in the favor of Yimfat? He's coming back through short. He's a long way off. No kid on his back. Take note of that. No utility either. And Device has the perfect position for this. Device has the perfect chance to go to 12. And this man is so cool in the clutch. He has no issue dropping back and using his utility instead of standing for the fight. Yimfat gets on it. A full 10-second defuse. Oh my God, is he going to hold it? No, he comes off eventually. And Device swings with a headshot. Device celebrates in the clutch. And it's map point for Astralis.
Big time play from a big time player. Astralis' favor.
Yeah, never really any doubt there for a moment with Device coming through. Maybe the only way that Yimfat picks that up if he sticks that 10 seconds and Device doesn't believe it. That might have been something.
I think Device even panicked a little bit here at the end because he didn't hear any noise, he didn't hear any pushes. He thought for sure of Jim the other direction, and Shuei's able to get a free one now, popping out into the smoke.
Shuei staying inside of the smoke. BlameF has to worry about this. His teammates creeping ever closer up short to that B bomb site. And BlameF is dealing with the smoke. Sounds being made. He looks away and he gets it. He comes back in time, and Buzz's kill inside of that B bomb site is one huge step closer to this map going Astralis' way and forcing us into Vertigo.
Yeah, there's no kits on this retake. A little bit of utility, actually a decent amount of exertion, but the positioning of Astralis is so strong. You've got control of market, you've got control of bench, and Device is over in shadow.
That nade, if it goes towards Buzz, that's got him. That's got the kill. Now 3 versus 2. Device is going to play out from short side. Star coming in to help him now. Need more resources inside of this. Device cleaves off the head of Twirzy with no issue. Now a second chance on Frozen, not to be. So the man that has been a beast throughout this map is the player to try and close it with the clutch. From in behind the bench, it's an easy kill insertion, but it's no time. There's no way, and Frozen cannot do it. Astralis come to play a Mouz's map pick, and this semi-final has to be decided on 3.
23-7 for Stare. What a performance all the way through the map. And you want to just talk about the impact of it. The numbers are impressive, but CT side, mid is closed to Mouz. Have enough answers to get through this.
Yeah, by virtue of MR12, if you have one big half, it can cancel out the chance to come back into this. And Borup, he's going to have so many players coming in towards his position, decides to get the info and drop back.
Yeah, you have to push towards top stairs, though, if you're those 2 defenders. As the shift comes in, you can see Buzz changing his position. Borup just tucking into a corner. He needs to have a good game. He's been most quiet of the 3, and he's taken down immediately. So is Buzz. What a pinch
Yeah, big entries there from Mouz. Got to feel pretty good about that. And Astralis nowhere near the action with the last 3 players. Device there and BlameF had set up a play really to designed to try and stop that A play. You know, it looked really potent if an A play was coming that way, but they go to the other side of the map, and that's a nightmare.
And because it was a stack up over the wall, right, you don't actually get information that anyone's at the bottom of A ramp. So if someone's peeking down, you can see that nobody's home and that boost isn't going to net you anything, so you can shift players off a little bit earlier. But Mouz, from the point where they're spotted to the point where they actually pull the trigger and hit the bomb site and get those entries is not a lot of time. Not enough time for Astralis. Device a little bit shaky. Not a great start to the map for him. And Exertion's loving life.
Oh, he's just bouncing around, just bee-hopping his way to headshots. That's one way to do it, a 4K. Just the more common approach, one that Astralis is taking. They're a lot more conservative than the likes of an ENCE, for example.
Ooh,
so we'll
right.
see them go for the CT go. But that is some nice shooting from Exertion. But yeah, it took a while to get there, but they eventually found themselves with that bomb plant. And, you know, we're looking at the rest of the tournament coming up. Again, if you guys are just tuning in for the semifinal or unaware as to what other matchups could lie in front of you throughout the day, we've got 2 semifinals and the grand final on the same day. It's going to be an action-packed day of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, we got FaZe ENCE coming up as the next semifinal after this game ends, maybe like 30, 40 minutes after this game ends, and we can get the players set up on the stage. And then after that, the finals to be determined who will be facing off in those. We've gone old school with this event. 2 semis and a final on the same day.
And a show match yesterday.
Show match yesterday. That was new. That was a new experience.
That was. And the show match
Saturday
was good.
show match.
It was actually a very good show match. It was a lot of fun. They had trap cards. They had all kinds of things. And now it is 2-0 for Mouz being gotten rid of. But here we are. Now Mouz making their way through it as they phase right through. Haven't seen anybody just yet from Astralis. They're playing much more defensive. They don't have anybody at the sandbags, and Device is bringing this all back from middle over towards the elevator. Tries to chime in with a shot, but it doesn't go his way. And now Stairs rifle gets shredded right through, but there's another player in the same position. This time it's BlameF, and Device combines with him. A 3v3 set off the back of those 2 kills.
Yeah, but at least BlameF keeps him in the open for Device to go for some repeats.
Oh, that's the bomb.
Shuey realized it a little bit late. He had to fall back, but the kills go the way of Mouz. Somehow Borup's still alive. Torji can't connect with it, but it's Jimpat to get the 2 impactful kills, and Buzz now left in a 1v3. They line up, and he almost had it. Low HP, Torji's backed off.
Oh, Buzz going back into it, taps onto that deep. He was trying to draw the short player out again. There was a chance with that lineup to send himself to a ridiculous round, but that nade, oh, if it went a little deeper, perhaps it removes Torji, but it won't. He taps again, trying to draw that spam, and he's taking damage through it. As the time ticks on, the chances of winning this round shrink for Buzz, but he's so damn close on the transfer over, and he's so unlucky not to get this one. He'll pick up the AWP, and that bomb blast, it is huge. He's going to try and jump off the map, but it won't even matter. Oh, Buzz comes so close. Yes.
Blinder on the stair, but that's exactly what Exertion is meant to do.
Thank God the Shuey.
Tough to recover. Exertion investigating, spots a shoulder on that jiggle peak. Stair goes down.
In fact, sends the Molotov close to Tetris. Here's BlameF taking the risk. Land some damage. The Frozen impactful with the headshot, climbing up on top. Is Yimfad with another one. And now Device and Borup left in a 2v5 that will reach its natural conclusion at 4 rounds in a row for Mouz. Now, we talked about Astralis' big CT halves. That's the reason they were able to come back and overpass. It's the reason they had such a dominant game of Mirage. This is not the same defense we've seen.
They've only had 1 gun round, so we'll give them another chance to get it underway. Yeah, and they haven't done a bad job of keeping the money at least low, and it's good to find a couple of kills here right at the end. Device going to be forced out, couldn't connect with a headshot. This AK will be given back. But another great headshot from Borup, as he's got a few things to say in this round. His first 2 kills of the map.
Bomb goes down, and soon Borup will likely follow. Down below him is the MAC-10 Exertion. They've just crossed over. That should be somewhat of a reaction. Borup's looking desperately around. Because of that crowd reaction, Exertion will catch him on the sound cue.
First piece of map control towards the A bomb site gives away the game.
Device hears that utility come in, realizes he has to get out of there, he has to run away, and that now calls into action Stair instead. His M4A4 at the edge of the smoke. Can he get the angle? He'll dink Torsi, but not take enough damage. And it is Yimfat on the double kill inside of the site. Torsi rings out too. And Mouz just like that, from silence to 3 kills erupting. They've drawn back to disadvantageous position to force themselves forward. That'll be 5. Astralis can't compete in this retake, and they've got to save for the difference. He's like, everybody's in this awkward fight around the smokes. Yimfat's like, I have to plant the bomb, but I'll just kill everybody as well.
It's very early in his career to where I actually really like the play he made around the edge of the smoke at that A bomb site. It's just the fallback after that, maybe.
Inside of this A bomb site, and it's not just those 2 players anymore. In fact, 4 players from Astralis coming over towards this A side of the map, and Borth gets absolutely destroyed from the peak around the corner from Xerxin.
And he'll be frustrated. I think him and Ster are organizing some kind of a defense, shuffling nades, and he kind of gets caught in transition because of the time it took. And Astralis, again, awkward
Device
positions for this defense.
Look at Device, he's going into the fight, and Xerxin turns, he hears the steps, he goes back for the kill, and now BlameF trying to step up. It's just 1 Molotov kill, and everything else is falling apart for Astralis. It's down to BlameF and Buzz, and BlameF needs to step up to a level we have not seen from him yet in this semi-final, and it isn't going to happen. So now Buzz. And they don't really need to go to this A site anymore. 30 seconds, if you can get that bomb out of there, that B bomb site is clear. And they know that because Yimfat's made that play. He's taken that space, and there they go, running away from Buzz.
This A defense seems so uncomfortable for Astralis. Like, no matter how many bodies are there, actually, sometimes it almost feels like the more people are there, the more disorganized it is. Like, they don't have a game plan, they don't have a setup. At least not one that's coming out seamlessly. They're just getting caught out of position in individual fights that Mouz are going to love to take. And Buzz can't even think about going for this. While Device goes solo short and just goes for a peek. And it's weird too. That's one of those bomb sites where if you don't have the right utility to hold it, it gets really uncomfortable. And it's
for a second go. Definitely a lot of impact being felt by Xerxin, and now Torsi opens things up. That's Buzz gone. Nothing they can do about it towards B. I'm just on Yimfat watch, man. He literally hasn't died. This is ridiculous at this point. Device, did he just get a good timing? He did. He got close to Frozen, but still position is good for the young veteran. He's got that headshot.
Timing not that good.
Yeah. If he went ladder, maybe, but...
It looked like it could have been interesting. No way for players. Money's not great for Mouz, despite the 6-0 run. Handle a multitude of defenses over at the A bomb site. The only real area where Astralis have had success on this defense is towards middle with that double stack with Device's AWP. But that's kind of one of the lesser parts of lesser
point for Astralis. There's no sign of the comeback that we've seen even on Overpass.
Well, here you go. This is Device. Oh, I was going to say, he's going to try and flex. And
I've never seen an AWPer get destroyed that hard and flung off the map that quick. Like, the body's just flying.
Lord
and Xerxin's got another one.
The timings with his fast pace to scaffolding, Device going down, it was never spotted. BlameF gets caught off next. And this is Astralis now already really in panic mode and just saying, we need to get overly aggressive to try and create something for our team.
Oh, Buzz, he's taken out.
And look at Jimmy. He gets that kill and just backs away. Backs away from any impending danger after the fact. Map completely in control of Mouz. They even spot one more towards the A bomb site. Didn't spot the second, but with the knowledge of one, you're just like, okay, well, 3-on-1, 4-on-1 at the B bomb site, let's go.
It's really cool how Mouz's T sides work. If you look back at Overpass, the player the game plan was set up around was Frozen in that map, right? He was really impactful around shore, getting a lot of kills. You would say usually a Mirage.
Scaffolding, we've seen it a number of times in this half. Over towards the B bomb site, you've got Yimfat there, who's just solid in that position. Not a liability whatsoever, knows when to take his moments. Shui there in support, Frozen in middle, can pounce wherever.
Goose egg.
Yeah, all of a sudden that incredible performance on Mirage
is gone.
Yeah, he's probably forgotten about it as well.
Yeah, it's just finding some consistency for this team, man. Like, there's times where they look great, and
got the angle deep, smoke to be blown open.
Oh, didn't.
A little bit past.
And Yimfat's got that trade back on B, so Xerxin doesn't get it done. On the A side of the map, Yimfat, the immortal, continues. 14-0. This man is just playing on another level at the moment. He's inside of the site. Yimfat stands on default. Utility flying over the top. And this Wonder Kid keeps going.
We just touched on this. The danger of all this talent on Mouz and the way every single part of this map has Stand it, it's that heads-up duel, and sometimes that's going to go against you as the B defender, but he never knew where that second player was. That was pure reaction in the moment.
So many options. Torzi waits, and he's been waiting for this peak for so long, and finally Device gives him it.
I mean, Mouz know that Astralis has to do something. They haven't been able to stop anything, so they have to start getting aggressive and take these peaks. And Mouz know they can just sit patiently because Astralis is feeling so much pressure and so much desperation in this game. Just continues to fall against them in every sense.
And that is Device gone. Out of this round. We'll have to sit on and watch the remaining 4 screens as Mouz possibly take 10 rounds in a row. Zershin begins his play through the smoke again, this time emboldened by the fact he has so many members of his squad behind him. And it's Shui that's got that pick. Traded by Borup, Yimfat fighting forward, and the trade through again. Astralis are losing numbers, and even the mid-lurk, Frozen with the headshot, nowhere they can go. Nothing that Astralis can do.
Frozen waited 10 rounds to make that play. They have not been aggressive in middle. They just the once against the stack that they gave up, but they have not walked out middle a single time until then.
Well, BlameF actually has a shot at this.
No.
At least go for it.
He probably would have, yeah, if he felt like he had any real chance of making that happen, if he's close to the site, if he knows where 1 or 2 of the players are, if he's in a position, but it's just, there's nothing for BlameF to do. Pick up the AWP after the bomb explosion, and that's about the only positive. Or an AK.
There we go.
I mean, the AWP hasn't really worked.
No, it hasn't.
Chance for Astralis to upset them all.
Utility being deployed to try and stop him from getting any ground, but the AWP has already got through short. It's already through the scaffolding and around the corner, and Stair is going to have to play for multiple kills here. He needs to step up for a multi-kill, and he's yet to get a single one on this entire map, but finally that will be broken. Stair gets a kill, but it's only the one, and Yimfat continues to frag out. Torzi shot off the headshot, Device can do nothing, and Yimfat, he's tasked with planting the bomb again. He'll run into default, he'll lock those digits in, sustaining damage from utility, but Yimfat's under a little bit of pressure now and needs to get off that default plant spot.
And he still hasn't died yet. He still hasn't died. Here's the swing, he transfers over, it's Frozen to get the kill. Yimfat's finally gone down, but it won't net success for Astralis just yet. BlameF has to go for this one.
BlameF steps up for the clutch. Just 1 round. That's all he's fighting for at this point, and it isn't going to happen. Mouz's Zenran, their immortal warrior, may have died for the first time, but it's still the round win. 11-0 for Mouz.
All the answers, and a third 4v5 conversion on this T side. No matter how many advantages Astralis give themselves in some of these rounds, opening kills, it doesn't matter. It all comes back at the end of the day. Torji with a nice pick, pinning Device down. And the retake just falls flat. A good crossfire setup between lane and the ramp, and now a triple B aggression for Astralis. BlameF in middle, they said, you know what, we've tried bodies at A. Let's leave it to just 1 player. Let's try elsewhere. And that's finally had success, as unlikely as it is. A 2v5, surely Mouz can't recover this, but they have the A bomb site due to the nature of how Astralis positioned this round. This is possible.
Oh, Zershin throws the smoke out at the elevator. 2v3, 2v4 rather. Astralis, a chance for 1.
No flank coming in either. All 4 players retaking from CT spawn side.
And Torzi's AWP holds. Borup runs in. Zershin destroys them at the foot of the site. There was nothing they can do. All they're asking for is 1 single round, and all of that mercy is denied. Torzi says no. 12 in a row for Mouz. Unrelenting on the semi-final stage. Mouz are 1 round away from a grand final.
12-0, and after this kind of a push, Stair and Buzz grab the first 3 kills, and here's Exertion. They line up, they pull it right back, and he sets up Torji for the clutch. BlameF out of the smoke, no chance.
Shui covered off by smoke. Can't do much about it, so it's down to Zershin. No multi-kill this time. Device opens up, leading the charge, leading the way for Astralis, but Yimfat getting cleared out by Device's dual Berettas. It looks like Device might have done enough to give Astralis this pistol, and Borup will help. It's not the 13-0. It's not the ridiculous scoreline. It's one here. Oh, here's the play from Blamev. He's got his MAC-10 out. Stair is looking for it. There's the kills. There's the lineup, and it's just Shui left. Nice and clean from Astralis.
Have a lot of resources to actually attack in towards A. Time is running out, 20 seconds, but no one's aware. Here's the flank from Borup. They line up. Oh, the spray is messy. Not nearly as impactful as he would have liked. And Borup, there's not enough time for him to slow play this. Astralis is in trouble.
Oh, Stair goes down in short 9 seconds. You've got to get the bomb down soon. You've got to start planting, and it's the combo you want in the clutch. Device and Blamev trying to keep them there, but here's the Chen-Ren again. It's Yimfat coming out from elevator, looking to get it done, but Blamev keeps it going.
This is the scary part, though, because it's such a strong lead on rounds like this. Like, if you're Mouz, why not take these risks? Why not go for it a little bit? Shui's got one, and that's going to open up this flank from Zershin.
And the focus will now be on the site, right? You're not going to be thinking about that flank.
And there's two defenders here to hold him at bay.
Oh, this is so good. This is a chance now. He's got an AK-47. Zershin's around the backside. He can break them again, but it is just the one from Zershin on the rifle. But as you mentioned, two defenders here, and perhaps that second one will be needed, but it doesn't really matter in the end. They recover it. Astralis don't lose just yet. Torsi will do what he can, but it's not much. It's Astralis getting a fourth.
Faded, realizes the smoke was going to give him cover. Oh, there's the tag. There's the tag. Very low, finishes it off. Follow-up peek is his as well.
And that's what you like. That's what you want from Device. The second kill coming in, but Yimfat and Zershin, they can turn it right back as well. 1 minute left, and Zershin's pushed down B. So if Astralis try and come back here as a late round play into the B bomb site, it will be completely caught. And if it isn't the case and they commit to A, well, Zershin has the flank again. Device is worried about it, considering that flank.
They can't slow down anymore. They don't have anyone they can leave to watch the flank because they know now with B being cleared out, Mouz know they're headed towards this A bomb site. They need to get in and do this quickly.
Zershin up behind them. Smokes come down. This is the execute in from Astralis, and both kills through the smoke from Borup. You can't be bad to that. And because he gets both, Device can focus on the investment again, and there it is. But this is Device. Work it back up, catching Frozen, and then a second as he replaces his crosshair down to Shui.
Yeah, he might actually be very fortunate Stair was there with him. I think Shui was actually...
And here's Buzz. Utility forcing Torsi into a more uncomfortable position. Frozen deploys the smoke defensively. Can he have a big round on the Deagle? Can he stop Astralis here? There's the first from Frozen. Gets traded as Buzz and Blamev come back with a couple, a few shots here and there for Mouz, but it's mainly Borup that's had some. It's actually pulled Frozen further out of short. In fact, put him on the top of the platform, and that's a peek into Device. That's one he wasn't ready for. And that gives Mouz an opening kill and perhaps one step closer to closing out this series.
And how aggressive does Stair want to be? If you know he evacuated back up, do you want to jump up and go for it immediately? Everyone from Astralis is here. Smoke will delay things as well. That denies access for Stair. He can stand inside the smoke, but a lot of time he's got to sit waiting. Defense has fallen back to a more retake scenario. Frozen dedicated, but everyone else. Oh, Shui's gonna swing it. Also goes down to Buzz, and Torji all of a sudden, the flick over to superficial damage, and over the top, the AK bullets ring in.
And it's not worked out. It's not worked out here for
These late round hits towards the A bomb site when the defense is running out of nades and utility are being very, very effective.
The Mouz don't want to sustain the early loss.
This is a big engagement if Borup goes for this. I saw him cheating forward a little bit. It's almost like he wants to start activating, but Exertion holding the angle aggressively. And Astralis continuing this march with utility, this slow take of the A ramp. Stares inside the smoke at scaffolding, and Borup wins out the fight. Massive win.
That is so huge from Borup. So much impact being felt from that individual over these last few rounds. Under a minute left in this round now.
And Stair is pressuring this solo. He's shown his position.
Well, it's going to be a hard fight to win. It's up against Frozen.
Astralis is coming back to him as well. I thought maybe he could turn into a little bit of a fake, a little bit of pressure while they attack elsewhere on the map, but they're coming to A, and Mouz know it.
Is this the time where Mouz finally put that 13th on the board? Stare rounding the corner. Frozen trying to get involved in that early fight, but Borup again bulldozering his way through this. But Shui and Torzi have had enough, and the Hungarian sniper tries, but Device shows him how it's done. A double comes in from Device. 1 bullet, 2 kills, and Yimfat alone. The young Finn left to try and clutch this in a 1v2, and he's got it into that 1v1 up against BlameF. He's looking for it, dancing around the boxes, and Yimfat does it! A 1v2, and it is the grand final for Mouz. A chance at a trophy early in CS2, and now they will have FaZe or ENCE in their crosshair.
Yeah, they've shown.
But this is a team that definitely have a lot of promise in certain moments, and it seems when they get to these LAN events, they are a little bit of a dark horse when they get into the playoffs, but yet to make a super deep run.
We like the way they play. It's consistency. It's consistency of individuals to make that play style effective, and we didn't see that on all the maps today in the semifinals, and that's what will get you knocked out at the end of the day. So handshakes between both squads. Mouz is going to have a little bit of a break this afternoon after this game, and they'll sit and watch the second semifinal. FaZe ENCE comes up next, and they'll be meeting one of them in the grand final.
And these guys are too young to be around the days where you would play the grand final at LAN straight away after the